status update when you get a name on the place. Nope.
Alright, step 1, turn off emote only chat. Step 1, don't stupidly click the thing twice to do that. Alright, here we are again. Rogue Lords. What no one asked for, but I was excited to do again. And I assume the only reason no one asked for is because no one really asked for anything. That's fine. Just trying to get this how I like it. Yep. But I had fun last time, and I want to have some fun again. And we're in this. I did not play on my own. I considered it, but I had other things I needed.
Codex retraces the entire history of the world and of hell with a single
I needed to be doing. The Claw of Girion. I assume it's the name.
Claw of Girion, cut from the creature of the same name, drives out all inspiration from anyone who enters into contact with it. It is thus an object that humans consider to be cursed, and they do not keep it for long. Finding it will not be easy. My informers on Earth heard talk of a poet lacking inspiration who had received a visit from the Sanctua Lumen. My disciples will begin there.
But I get the pronunciation right. I like that. I like it when I manage to actually pronounce things right, because it does not happen a lot. Look at the home of the poets. Game.
My disciples go to the home of a poet suffering from creative impotence. Apparently, this insignificant individual had received a visit from the Sanctua Lumen, an occurrence that immediately aroused our interest. Hoping to find here the point of departure in their quest for the Claw of Girion, they enter the rundown hut and find a young man ferociously tearing up pages covered in crossings out. He unquestionably bears the mark of Girion. He tells us how men of the Sanctua Lumen suddenly burst in, took the claw, and immediately left for the town of Perret. That is where my disciples will go.
So very unfortunately, my stream does not like the game today. I don't think it liked it last time either. But I like the game. And I tend not to have very many live viewers, if any at all. So I'm just going to say, whatever. I've done all I can to limit it. But we're doing this. Also, I love the art for this guy. There's something about him that's familiar.
Soon the humans will all bow down before me.
So what's the path to be taken here? So I could go this way and skip the elite combat, but there's a lot of combat along the way, and I love this. I love the little events. I don't know if the events affect anything, really, besides, you know, a game here and there. If they do, that'd be lovely, but it's fine if they don't. I was about to say, this is really nice, but there's another one right here. What's this? And that's just random. So literally anything could happen. I could end up in a second elite combat or something, for all I know. I think I'd rather go boop, 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 boop. I mean, I could technically just go boop, 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 but I want to go the outside path. It's a hovel. How soon am I coming across Grim Reaper? Not for quite a while, so I don't really need the souls. And we don't keep your leader, sorry. You don't keep any of our upgrades, I presume. Yeah, you don't keep any of our upgrades or anything. So skills would actually be very useful right now. Also, I can't say we don't keep them for sure, because we did die at the end of that intro chapter, so. And death in a roguelike, which I presume Rogue Lords. Roguelite. I should have looked into that fact. It's actually a thing. I was not even thinking. Give me 1 second. That is my birthday. Roguelike, yeah. I was certain it was, but it would have been embarrassing to find out it wasn't. So maybe if you complete a chapter alive, you keep your stuff, or it might just be it wipes out every time. It's hard to say. I haven't actually done anything. I saved it for stream because I knew I was coming back to this. There was no way I wasn't coming back to this. The terror effect might be good. Could also be useless to me. Like, what's a terror effect going on here? You receive 60 souls. Like, let's assume that applies to any form of combat. It probably doesn't, but let's make the assumption that it does. Just, that doesn't help us too much. But a skill would help us. More than likely, it's not true. But going on the limited information I have, now, mind you, I could have tested.
Who should I kill? Anga! I'm parched.
We got 2 left, so I'm actually going to apply this to Miss Devils.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
What's Fracture do?
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
Just increases some damage. That's not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world.
I'm parched.
Oh no, I was having fun with you.
No, I'm trying to switch. There we go. Apply bleeding to use Mem.
Our duel is coming to its close.
turn, so that you'll die to that. Then you're gonna have some kind of special, powerful move prepared.
Let me return the kindness.
Oh, but you drained health.
Who should I kill? Hunger! Don't worry. The blade is sharpened to perfection.
Again, that's useful. I don't want to do it, but it's useful.
I'm listening, Master. I feed in the darkness.
Who should I kill? Hunger!
That one's gonna survive longer than really planned, but... But... Yes, I know I can recharge skills in double move. Thank you for telling me that. You just told me.
A short respite is in order.
I'll set this up.
Who shall die tonight?
Oh, I did not think that was gonna do that to Dracula. Ooh.
Darkness makes me stronger.
In the fight,
Seems fine enough to me.
What game are we playing?
Alright, provoke.
who should I kill? The head just isn't in the fight.
Perfect. Now you bleed to death, right? No? So why aren't you bleeding to death? This bleeding...
Who should I kill?
Oh, what? After using a skill... Well, it's using a skill. Unless for some reason that didn't count as a skill. Which is entirely possible. Not liked at all, but possible. Oh, you have to target because... Right, that was something said about Bloody Mary. Duh. Well... Yeah, there's only one target.
I'm listening, Master.
Simple enough, simple enough. So just recharge skills.
Ready again.
And then use this, which will finish them off. I was prepared to use Dracula to finish it off, but
Crawl, mortals. From now on, you belong to me. I am pleased with these offerings. Take them.
that's not bad. That hits all. And I do not mind hitting all one bit. When they see your disciples, the peasants run off to sound the alarm in the nearby villages. They'll be waiting for you.
Pay for that.
Okay. Double. Oh, that's right. I lose 50 souls. Doubles. So I'm gonna have to connect some places, but I'm not yet to that point.
Hillocks and fields as far as the eye can see. This scene lacks chaos.
Right, there's nothing else around. We want occultism.
At your service, master.
Your disciples enter a village where a huge pyre has been built. In its center is the woman tied to a stake. Struggling to free herself, no one is watching. If she's a witch, you could probably save her. She'll be of more use to you alive than dead. But what if she's not a witch and she's a trap? Witch hunts have increased in the New World during your long absence. Some people might even believe that since the coming of the light, innocent people are safe from expeditious condemnations. But happily for you, this fire is proof that just isn't true. Dracula offers to check if she's really a witch or merely a falsely accused innocent soul. Yeah. 9% chance. Dracula feels the noxious aura, typical black magic practitioners emanating from the accused woman. She's definitely a real witch. Spells are extremely volatile weapons, but you did yourself proud.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
Dracula offers Texas. We already know. Freer. When Dracula finishes untying the witch, she gives them a meaningful look and slips an old spellbook into his belongings. Then she puts a curse on the village that almost burns her at stake and disappears into the night. That's fair.
I am pleased with these offerings. Take them.
It's not bad to have. I could swap out the other one, right?
With that, the humans will finally
That lowers the cost, so it's worth it. To me, anyways.
Knowledge is power.
Wonderful. I'll get up closer before I worry about any of that. Just go to this lovely sacrificial altar.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees. I quite like this place.
Don't see anything extra. Now, will this give me like a tutorial for this place or no? At your disciples' approach, a pile of rocks seems to come alive. A set of glyphs written in blood form a symbol that your servants recognize easily. That of a sacrificial altar. Okay. Sacrificial altar, you can sacrifice one of your disciples' skills in exchange for the right to unlock one of their 2 locked skill slots. You'll then discover a skill with the same rarity as the one sacrificed by your disciple. Choose well because you can never again find a duplicate of a skill that has been sacrificed.
This sacrifice will make one of you more powerful. But who will I choose?
It's honestly a really weak skill, but higher evolutions are better. But I want that skill slot.
Take everything you can.
I can get a second bleeding. Alright. It's not the worst to have. Now, I probably should not have sacrificed it because it can, you know, heal me. But also, I have vampirism, which can heal me, so. And this is a low-cost skill that I replaced it with, so I can use things better. I sure hope. Yeah, there's Grim Reaper. I'll go visit. I don't have much in the way of souls, but I'll still visit the Grim Reaper.
Ah, a conductor of souls. All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
This would have been useful to have. Not the best, not the worst. Seven temptation. Dracula, my friend, you are very tempting,
At
apparently.
your service, master.
These are people who appreciate a vampire. Your disciples are drawn toward the wailing of a human. They find a man whose wife and daughter are both accused of witchcraft and executed by the demon hunters. His acrimony is acrimony is palpable. He should be a choice recruit for your plans. My words do not always work. By stoking the fire of his despair, you could break his soul and take control of it. But Dracula could also push him to seek revenge on the demon hunters.
Let's change it. My power is absolute.
Perfect.
By feeding his rancor, Dracula convinces the human that the demon hunters are the real monsters in the new world. Filled with rabid hate, he swears to track the demon hunters and put an end to their cruelty.
The people fear me once again. That is how it should be.
So useful.
Knowledge is power.
Let's get down to business.
Alright. We don't want to go there. Do we? House of the Devils. I don't tend to use the Devil's powers if I don't have to. So.
The devil is in the deep.
Earning a relic is more than worth it. Where am I? I have regrets. Oh, that's a plan. That, in fact, was not a plan. Achievement unlocked. Immortal power. Play 7 skills in a single turn. Okay. Did I really do that? I don't think that was 7.
I'm parched.
They thought I was gonna heal. How much does it cost to do this?
In my image.
I can improve that.
The only limit to my power is my imagination.
according to plan.
I'm parched.
So that's just destined to hit it either way.
You don't have a chance.
Oh no, I was having fun with you.
I should have honestly done the mirror.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
I'm listening, Master.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
Who should I kill?
Here you go, Mary.
Oh no, I was having fun with you. I'm going to.
Yeah, this isn't as concerning as I thought it was.
Who should I kill?
I'm parched. I feed in the darkness.
Hunger!
That's not to say it's not concerning, but it's far less concerning. And now it's truly not concerning. Truly unconcerning.
Those humans didn't have a chance. A fragment of power for my disciples.
I'll be honest, the punching nails isn't that bad. But goes to Dracula, who recharges everyone's skills.
So many innocent souls, and so little time to corrupt them all. My disciples enter Perret. They approach the main square, from where they can hear loud voices. Residents are shouting a name, hope etched on their faces. Caleb, Caleb. The Sanctua Lumen is there, and among them a man holding the claw of Geryon in his bare hand. He raises the claw, and the townsfolk go silent. With a sweeping movement, he brings the artifact down upon his arm. No blood flows from the deep gash. A respectful murmur is heard. The wound closes. He speaks. Serve the Sanctua Lumen, and you will be rewarded. I immediately understand the true nature of this Caleb. He is an imitation human.
Monkey eye.
I reveal to my disciples the existence of a puppeteer specialized in automaton who once made a pact with me. They will find him in the town of Capellion.
Capellion. I like the name Copilion.
Ah, screams of terror. Such sweet music to my ears.
Okay, which is which? Because that literally decides where I'm going next. I'm going here. Much as I would like to go here, actually... Okay, I got my plan. Anyone who knows me probably knows my plan.
You shall not leave until all the mortals in this region have bowed down before me.
Also, important question. How far until the chapter ends? Quite a ways, so we're not finishing this, this book in the day. I highly doubt it anyways. If we did, that'd be cool. But I don't think we're gonna. I can't run late today, so. As at your disciples approach, blah blah blah, pile of rocks. I've tried not to sneeze.
Sacrifice to dominate.
Okay. I might get rid of Mirror Blade. I'm gonna get rid of Mirror Blade.
With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. This gives bleed, and that could help. I'm taking Deadly Gash. Wait, is this Deadly Gash? This isn't Deadly. No, that's just Stabby Stab. Yeah, just Stabby Stab. That's fine. Alright.
I shall reforge the world in my image. The only limit to my power is my imagination.
Whoever guessed Demonic Portal, you got it right. Alright, cultism scare. You got a good scare.
At your service.
Okay, go with my boy Drac. That was a stutter. That was not lag. That was a stutter. I'm sure there's tons of lag. As they're entering the town of Great Elder, your disciples learn of a craftsman who makes enchanted mirrors. His works show each individual their best qualities, imparting hope to all those who look into them. You must get rid of this mortal and his mirrors. I should have sent Bloody Mary here. These enchanted mirrors are truly extraordinary. Who knows what might happen to Dracula looked at his reflection in one of them. How much would it cost to do this?
Let's change it.
Pretty well. Everything I got.
The
But
dice were loaded from the start.
Perfect.
the craftsman is shaking from head to toe as he creates an artifact according to Dracula's instructions. He seizes the finished artifact and slays the craftsman, ensuring that his talent will never again be used to make the world a better place.
And to think that such a powerful relic was hidden in this rat hole.
I don't see a problem with this. Also, this would help. make up for what I just lost.
Knowledge is power.
Second
Knowledge
trait.
is power.
Trait, not traits. Now we go right on up to Styx Mountain to replenish what we've lost. Enigmatic heads.
There is power
That I'm
to be
curious about.
gleaned
We're gonna
from
do
these
this first.
stones.
I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze.
Ah, the Styx.
Replenish my strength.
Putrid corpses that crowd its water.
Yes, yes, Devil. I know you're having a good time talking, but we gotta keep moving. Right. Temptation and Scare. Well, last I checked, that's just straight up Dracula again.
At
Man's
your
gonna just be
service,
buffed
master.
like crazy. That's okay, I like him the most. I love his style. Your disciples come across a solitary demon hunter's camp. He seems to be sleeping lightly. You notice a strange coffin in his cart. Carved into the wood of the coffin, you see a magic symbol used by your enemies during the Great Hunt to lock your creatures in eternal sleep. Dracula only wants one thing: to slay the demon hunter in his sleep. But pinning him to your world would be even more satisfying. I mean, I would assume making him a servant would let us open the coffin.
Perfect.
Dracula glides effortlessly into the demon hunter's mind and manipulates his thoughts so he'll be more susceptible to your influence. Your new subject should be very submissive. What's in the coffin? What's inside here? It's an old vampire that's been terrorizing the region for years. Good riddance. He gives the coffin a good kick, and after a moment's consideration, spits on it for good measure. Where's he taking it? I take it to Archibald I take it to Archibald Kellington's laboratory. I made sure I got the name right, and then I messed that up. He's an alchemist who collects monsters and makes magical charms from their bodies. When you bring him a trophy, he gives you a discount on his merchandise. It's rumored that he even possesses a real demon's tooth. How very interesting. If it really is a demon's tooth, its power would certainly be of service in your campaign to dominate the New World. Maybe you should pay this Kellington a visit. Hey, would you free the vampire, please? Slowly, as if his unconscious mind were trying to hold him back, the demon hunter bends down to open the coffin. The vampire inside is plunged into a deep sleep. It appears that only an offering of blood could awaken it. Dracula offers to take care of the sacrifice. I mean, if anyone were going to do it, it would be Dracula. Dracula presses an open hand against the vampire's lips. In just a few heartbeats, the vampire jumps straight up, bursting with energy. Its regard falls on the demon hunter. It attacks and begins to devour him. Nothing like the fresh blood of a defenseless mortal to start the night off, right? Don't you think? You have saved me from a very sad fate, and I thank you for your sacrifice. Please accept this modest token of my eternal gratitude. I used it to protect myself from the light, but after drinking such a powerful liquid, I won't need it anymore. The vampire bows to Dracula before disappearing into the shadows. It's not long before the cries of its first victim echo through the night air.
I didn't expect that.
Oh, negative trait. I guess I should have just
Relics
done
will only
that,
make
but
our
oh well.
conquest more bloody. Perfect.
That's not good. That is good. That's bad. Take the Mask of Thorns. Thought I was gonna have to take just souls for a minute there, but nope. We got options.
Knowledge is power.
Can I see what's going on with you? Might as well minus one spiritual damage. Well, I don't really do spiritual damage anyways. And what I just gained negated that, so that's not so bad. I won't go looking for a way to remove it, but if I find a way to remove it, that's all good by me.
What a charming valley. My disciples will have to fix that.
Pay a visit to the Grim Reaper. I haven't been paying attention to how many souls we've collected, so I don't know what, if anything, we have to trade with, but
A
nothing.
conductor of
We have
souls.
literally nothing.
All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be.
This
of
was
use.
garbage. This was not what we want. This would have been great. Or getting this for Bloody Mary would have been great. Or this for Dracula would have been great. And Headless Horseman was fine, one way or another. So, few things that would have helped, but got nothing to trade with. Which is too bad. Kind of want to go for the middle one, actually. There's nothing different about them, but just a feeling. There's an elite and there's something elites. Yeah, I already fought an elite, so why is it already? Why didn't it tell me before about that? Oh well. Tortured souls, the best. Hierophant. Nothing overly concerning. Is someone attacking multiple people? That's something I saw. Just Sinistra. That's not really too concerning. That's concerning, though. So, we will start.
Who should I kill?
Let's get down to business.
Start by stealing this.
My power is
Then
absolute.
we will provoke everyone to attack here. Actually, aren't they already attacking? Except for you, you're going after Dracula. That's not really overly concerning, so we'll go with this.
I'll have to cut your head off.
What game are we playing? Mirror, mirror,
This.
who shall die tonight?
And this will finish off Hierophant in one move.
Serves you right.
Perfect. No great damage here. He's gonna bonus himself. attack and weaken. That's not too concerning right now. And just do some damage to you. Bloody Mary do anything of use to me right now? Not really. Vampirism. Boom. You're bleeding, aren't you? Yes, you are. Migraine. But you're dead.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
What's that do? Minus 10 SP. Viscous. I don't really use SP damage though, so I'm not concerned with that. That I'm concerned with. That I'm concerned with. So we'll change how that plays out.
I'm listening, master.
We'll recharge.
Makes me stronger.
And that increases the damage he does, so I'm just gonna end the turn for now.
Don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
Also, that's hilarious. They're provoking me. They're the only ones that are still alive. I should have stolen that. Can I steal that?
It's high time I interfered.
No, I can't steal that. Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Wait, do I still have a move? Okay. Probably not smart to be doing that, but I'll do it. What shall do? Reduces damage shuffle. That I don't want. Can I do anything about that? Not really. Not unless I take it. But that's not worth it.
I'm listening, master.
Let Dracula just do this thing.
Ready again.
Also, this is completely useless to me because I don't have anything that's above 1. That's kind of hilarious to me. Alright, you're gonna hit Bloody Mary, that's not great, but also I just don't care. Should I care? Probably. Do I care? No. I like my Headless Horseman. Do some damage.
Cut your head off.
See, I'm not concerned. Oh, I'm gonna finish this. Never mind. I wasn't concerned because you can take her down to nothing, but she'll be vulnerable, so she wouldn't have died because he would have bled to death. But I had enough going on. I could finish it. I wasn't paying enough attention to what I had left. I thought I was one shorter than I was.
And to think that such a powerful relic was hidden in this rat hole.
That's not bad. But I like this more. Your disciples observe numerous footprints in the mud. As they approach, they can sense that the forces of good have been preparing for their
Curse will
assault.
pay for that.
Well, that's mean. Alright, we're gonna finish this, and then we are going to end the stream. But I want to hear a little story. Portal enthusiast. I assume that's from using portals, even though I barely use portals. We'll check. Why not? And the chapter having completed each type of zone at least once. Didn't I already get this, or am I really imagining things?
My disciples enter Capillion and find the puppeteer's shop. He knows how to make a mortal out of an imitation human. Give him a soul. To do this, he gives us a wooden puppet with a hollowed cavity. If my disciples remove a fragment from Caleb and place it in the cavity with a fragment removed from another human being, they will then be able to send the person's soul into Caleb's body, making him mortal. As for the perfect soul, the puppeteer suggests that we visit a sanctuary of the Sanctualumen, close to Junction. Intrigued, my disciples and I decide to follow his advice.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
Soon the humans will all bow down before me. These relics are
Terror.
potent enough to contain my power.
I'll get that, even though I doubt I'm going to be sacrificing many souls at this point. Many souls, many skills. But we're going to close the game for now. Because it just saved, so I'm not concerned. Oh. Why did I think that would take me to the title screen? Oh. But that's the end of this stream. We had some fun with some more Rogue Lords, or I had fun at least. I hope anyone watching did. My stream quality is still garbage. Garbage. I guess I'm just having one of those nights. I never know if it's my computer or my internet provider or just random bad luck. But that's okay. Oh, there we go. Now it's good quality again. It's the game. That's okay. Good game. It's worth the struggle. So, stream tomorrow, same time as today. Nothing Tuesday. Stream Wednesday, earlier in the afternoon. Nothing Thursday. And then Friday, it shall be the same time as today. I believe also Saturday and Sunday are the same, but I could be misremembering. I'm pretty sure all next week. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of streams next week, except like one day, but I could be mistaken. It's either next week or the week after. And then the following week, I'm taking 3 days off, because that is A, how my schedule is going anyways, and B, I'm not taking my usual 2 on one of the weeks, because it'll just be one day. It evens out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. That's not to say when I have the 3 days off, I may or may not decide to do Orwell, because I didn't do it the last time. I said I was gonna do it due to high anxiety situations at the day job, which thankfully has all been cleared up. Anything else to go over? Tomorrow we're going to be switching games to something else. I've got a couple things that I want to get through before this week is done. Like I want to do just at least one stream of each of Lobotomy Corporation, Strain Tactics, Necronator, Dead Wrong, and Swarm the City. Possibly Undying, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that one. The other ones I know I want to do, but that one's up in the air. I want to come back to Rogue Lords again.